Hello everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast and welcome back to Vlog with a View. Looking at this, it looks like the tide had been over. You might have seen the very funny interview I did with Brett Davison from BBC Radio Lancashire the other morning. My goodness, was it cold. It was enough to blow you off your feet. We were literally stood there about 5-6 minutes and it was enough to paralyse you. And look how the pebbles have come up. I made the point that it looked like the tide had been over, and just look how the beach has dropped. The tide's pushed it right up against the sea wall. And when the beach management scheme's done, this is what it's aiming to stabilise, so that the beach stops against the sea wall. In fact, you can see a number 6 on that there. Not quite sure what number 6 is, but nevertheless. So it's finally stopped raining, and since last week people were saying to me, where was Vlog with a View? I thought I'd better get my coat on and come out and do one for you. So here we are on the lovely Rossall Beach. Oh, it's lovely, it's fresh. I feel like it's ages since I've been on a beach, and it must be all of a fortnight. Oh, that looks like, oh heck, there's bits of seawall dropping off. I don't think it's going to be going anywhere sometime soon, but this beach has definitely moved about a lot. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw this concrete laid. So we'll go on to the sand because it's easier to walk on. So if you're new to Visit Fylde Coast and you've joined us in the last couple of weeks, Vlog with a View is often, particularly in winter, filmed on Rossall Beach at Cleveleys, because I live at Cleveleys. And it's just a walk and talk and a chat for a Sunday, because Sundays are different days, aren't they? They're quiet and not like a normal busy weekday. So make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel and you've hit the little bell for notifications, and then you'll know when we upload new videos and when new content is put online. And you might enjoy Brew at 2, particularly if you're a bit housebound and stuck inside at the moment and at a loose end for something to do. So join us on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. I've not set it up yet. That's another job on my list. But it's literally no more than a chat. Hysteria usually, one way or another, and a laugh, and we're forming quite a nice little group of friends, which is lovely. So join us for that, and that's live on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock on YouTube on the Visit Fylde Coast channel. So I had a really busy week this week, but one of the things that I had on my list to talk to you about was starting a community group. And if you are a regular and you've been watching this for some time, you'll know that I'm one of the Rossall Beach buddies. And that's a group of volunteers that look after this glorious, lovely, beautiful beach. So under normal circumstances, we litter pick and beach clean every 4 weeks as a group. And then on an ad hoc basis, there's a team of lone beach cleaners, as we call them, that come out and pick litter up on their own. And I'm just stopping because, goodness me, if you've been watching these videos when I've been tramping up and down the beach, I've only just noticed as I've literally got to it. But if you've been watching these videos, where's the groin gone? Now, I must explain that the groin hasn't gone anywhere. It's the beach that's come up. The groin is actually set on a thick, called a geotextile membrane, which stops it from sinking into the sand. And you'll have seen me picking my way over the course of time through these rocks and breaking my neck and tripping up and, doing all things calamitous. And they're under the beach. Goodness. And this is exactly what a groin is supposed to do. It's supposed to stabilise the beach and hold it in place, but you can see how much it's banked up. I digress. I do have extensive knowledge of this glorious bit of beach, because for the last, I think it's about 12 years, we've been looking after this as a group of volunteers. So I've even got my beach cleaning shoes on, and I'm going to show you my beach cleaning shoes before we go any further. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you see I've got my toe out on that one? I've had that pair of trainers, I bet 30 years. And I always wear these when we go beach cleaning, because they're comfy. They're comfy and they're old, and it doesn't matter if I get them all sludged up. So they've stood me in good stead. And we keep this beach clean and we look after it, and you can see there are some information boards. There's one there at the side of the steps, and there's another one up there. So all these information boards that you read that's got stuff on them about bathing waters and animals and plants and shells and all that kind of stuff, they've been done by us. Literally, they were done by me and my dad. But the community group were the people who commissioned and installed and put them in. And do you know, it's such a lovely group of people to be part of. And this morning, Dave, my partner in crime and our lovely secretary, he's circulated around Robin email to the members and the people that are on the list. And it's I've learnt my videoing skill. Well, that's not true. I was going to say I've learnt my videoing skills from Dave, but Dave's videoing skills are far, far better than mine. But he tends to video everything that we do. So he's done a little clip of previous Christmases, mostly last year, because we know how to party we do. They're not your average kind of party. Alcohol's not usually involved. But at Christmas we go out for meals, we go to party afternoons at the venue, which is closed. We have a social meeting at the community centre and play children's party games, and we do all kinds of silly things. And of course this year we've not been able to do any of it. So Dave's done a little 2-minute video, and if you look at the Rossall Beach Buddies Facebook group, I've posted it on there this morning, of all the silly things that we get up to at Christmas. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, what a shame. Because obviously we've not been able to do anything, and this year we've done one event, we've done one beach clean. And our lawn beach cleaners, I'm sure you will agree, have done an absolutely sterling job of keeping the beach clean. It looks lovely. They've picked bags and bags and bags and bags of litter up between them. So at least it looks nice for all these legions of people that have come and found Cleveleys for the first time this year. So I think the full story of how it came about needs to be a vlog for another day, because I've just realised that I've done my usual trick and I've rabbled on at great length. And we're now at Mary's Shell, and there's, 8 minutes of video already gone already. So we'll do starting a community group another day, and we'll make this one the benefits of being part of a family, because that's what we call ourselves, a family, because we're a group of like-minded people who by and large have got the same kind of interests, and well, we're all mad, need I say any more? If you're wondering, this is Mary's Shell, and it's a piece of public art which is on Cleveleys Beach, and as you can see the beach is being really eroded. I've not seen that much of the base since it was fitted. It's on a concrete plinth. That is really eroded. So we'll turn around now and walk back. We'll do a loop. Yeah, so there's I don't know, a couple of hundred people that are involved in it. Probably about 40 or so that are regulars that do things on a regular basis. So we do all kinds of different things. We've been on trips to the RNLI. We've been on trips to the sewage centre, sewage works. We know how to live. Most conversations usually turn around to toilets and poo at some time, which is borne out by the fact that the beach environment is so affected by sewage outfalls. In fact, it's clean at the moment. Usually where you get your strand line, which is this line of debris that the tide leaves at the back of it, you get sanitary waste and rubbish that's washed out of the sewage system, which is why we know so much about poo. But you've got a shared purpose in what you're achieving as a group, and then you've got a shared friendship in doing what you do as a group. And next year, I mean, this year's been really awful. It's been miserable. It's been depressing and really challenging for a lot of people. And if you are on your own, or you've come as a couple to the coast and you don't know anybody or whatever, I would strongly recommend that you go and take a look at some community groups wherever you live. I mean, I don't necessarily just mean at Cleveleys. Wherever you live, go and seek them out. Go and see what's happening where you are and what floats your boat. And I think you'll be surprised, because there are community groups for all kinds of different things. There's artist stuff for people that have got an artistic temperament, and photography clubs and gardening clubs and all kinds of stuff. I'm sure that whatever your interest is, you would find a group of people that share it. And I would strongly recommend that next year, when coronavirus is finally starting to become a dim and distant memory, that you go and take the bull by the horns and make it your post-coronavirus resolution, not your New Year's resolution. Because, this year's been like a full stop. It's been like underlining a chapter in history. And afterwards, it's almost as if you've opened a new book and you're going to start again, and you've got new opportunities and see things in a different way. So I, for one, will be really glad. I'm making a beeline for this wood up here, actually, because I'm still making my little cottages. I'm doing Christmas ones at the minute, and I'm running out of little thin bits of wood for trimmings and whatnot. Oh, there's a bone there, I like that. Do you think that's off a dinosaur? I think I might have that one. Now then, I think that's a dinosaur bone. So I for one will be really glad when the vaccine is being distributed widely, when people are able to go back out again and do things, and the world starts to come back a bit more to normal. Because I've got to say, I've really missed I've missed my friends. I've missed doing things and being part of a gang. Because we're quite social animals, aren't we, us people? And it'll be nice to be able to get back to doing things. I've got to say, they've done a cracking job of keeping this beach clean. I mean, it's obviously been stormy looking at the way the pebbles have moved round. Well, I know it has. I've started listening to it. I've started listening to the wind blowing. And there's hardly any litter at all. So well done, Rossall Beach group. Well done. And if you're in the area, if you're in Cleveleys and you want to join us next year, keep an eye out and you can come and get involved. So don't forget, sign up for your weekly email newsletter and subscribe to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. Hit that little bell for notifications, and Kevin keeps reminding me to say share this video with your friends. If you've enjoyed it, ask your friends to have a look at it as well. And I was going to say something else then and it's completely gone. I'll see you on Tuesday for brew at 2. See you later. Bye.